This is a Jazzy Jeff story that I just remembered. When I lived on Pier 3 down in Philadelphia, it was kind of an exclusive area. You had to be part of it was a pier that went out into the river, and there were all these townhouses in there. And I rented one with my girlfriend and turned into my wife later. And Jazzy Jeff was there. He had his apartment, but we also had like a lot of high end people in there, like the president of Temple University. I think he was there. I think Sylvester Stallone's mother lived there. There was a lot of high level people. There was Pier 3 and there was Pier 5. Pier 5 had the townhouses. Pier 3 had more of the rental places, but both of them were very very high end things. And the funny story about this is everybody had their parking. You pulled in onto the pier, your private parking spot, and I think Jeff was parked next to the president of Temple University, and something that the president of the Temple University didn't like about Jeff's car, and he kept putting post-it notes on Jeff's car to tell him to not park so close or be careful. They didn't scratch his car or something. And Jeff just couldn't take it. And one day he did post-it notes the whole windshield of the president of Temple University, telling him to stop putting post-it notes on his car, which was that's the funny story. So it was a neat little community that over there. But when Jeff moved from Pier 3 to Pier 5, and he had the townhouse across the way from him was Will Smith's father. And it was kind of a cool little community because you just opened the door you could go into Jeff's townhouse from upstairs, which was kind of like a big garden. And then downstairs where you parked your car, you had a doorway there. Well, downstairs, if you open up the door and you just looked across the parking lot, which wasn't that big, you see Mr. Smith's car there in the door. And sometimes they would have their doors open. And Mr. Smith was kind of like he's like the cool uncle in the neighborhood. You just go and knock on his door, hey, Mr. Smith, and just walk on in. And he always loved seeing people. And I remember going from Jeff's to Mr. Smith's and back to Jeff's, just to see each one of them. Mr. Smith was more a friend, and well, both of them were friends, but there was kind of a funny way of doing things. But that's my Jazzy Jeff story.